I recently moved out of my little studio apartment into a 2-bedroom apartment, and for the first time, I finally have a whole room dedicated to my small business. This is something I've been dreaming about for years, and I've spent the past few months imagining what I want this apartment to look and feel like. Now it's finally time to see if I can bring that vision to life. Welcome to the new Happy Hughes studio. I feel like that was really awkward. Maybe we can try one more time. We are here! We made it to the new Happy Hughes studio. We have a whole room and we have so much to do. I have finally gotten through the worst part of moving. It was a long few days. My body hurts. Every part of my body hurts. There's still just so much to do and so little time to do everything. Let me show you just my whole apartment. So this is gonna be Happy Hughes studio. I have a vision. It's gonna take a little while to bring that full vision to fruition. It's just gonna be something that's happened slowly. The main thing is I'm gonna have my work tables. I'm gonna make it like an L shape here so that it's right by this window and they get good natural light. This back wall, I'm imagining like wall-to-wall shelving. However, that is gonna take a little while. That's the piece that's gonna take a while to get. And then over here is where, on this wall is where I have my old shelf. And I think I'm gonna keep this here. I don't know what supplies is gonna end up living on this shelf versus in the storage on the back wall. But for now, this definitely works. Thankfully, I have 2 huge storage closets. They're pretty full of just random stuff right now. That is amazing to have so much storage. There is also a bathroom in here, which I don't know if I'm even gonna use. This might just end up being extra storage space. And then this is the whole room, and it has great window that faces like southwest, so I'll get some good light. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I do indeed have ceiling fans, but only in these rooms back here. This is my bedroom. She's a little lackluster, but she is last on the priority list, so this will do for now. Then we have bathroom. Down here we have my kitchen. And this is gonna be my computer office space. As you can see, I still have some more organizing and unpacking to do. I want this to be more of like my office space, and then I want that to be more of my like art studio. So this will be where my computer lives, and this is where I'll do computer work, and I want that to be more like hands-on Happy Hughes related things. A lot of these boxes that I have left to unpack are just decor items that I'm waiting to figure out where I want them to live based on where things end up. And then in my living room, I was able to fit this extra piece on my couch that I've had in my storage closet, which I'm really excited about. I am getting some like sheer curtains, and I've got a new lamp coming, need to hang up artwork, and then my shelf, I need to figure out what decor items I want on there. I sold this on Facebook Marketplace and someone is picking it up tomorrow. Okay, so my parents are coming to town tomorrow, and not to help me with anything. That is not why they are in town. They are just happen to be coming to visit my sister and I. So all of this will take a pause for Saturday and Sunday. I did take off of work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just so I had more time to get everything together. I just got a text that my order at IKEA is ready for pickup, and it is going to be about an hour away, and we are going to hit Friday evening 5 o'clock traffic. I wish that I could just do everything and finish it and like have a final reveal, but unfortunately that's not gonna happen, and things are just gonna slowly trickle in. I just need to be patient. It's very hard to be patient. Okay, it is now significantly later, about 10 p.m. Getting all the way to IKEA and back was about a 3-hour process. Then by the time I ate dinner, came home, unloaded everything, and washed my hair for the first time in multiple days. And then I was like, okay, let's go do some laundry. I do not have laundry inside of this apartment, and I did not have laundry inside my other apartment. But at my old apartment, I had to drive across the street to do laundry. And what I was really excited about here is that laundry is right around the corner. I could just walk right past. There's like a pool down there. I could just walk right past to the laundry room. I was like, let me shower, put my laundry in, and then I will start assembling some furniture. Well, I walk all the way down there. Mind you, I'm in Dallas. The high today was 100 degrees. It is the middle of July. It is now nighttime, but it is still about 90, probably 93 degrees outside. I go into the laundry room. There's no AC in there. It is about 100 and something degrees. There was like a big industrial fan and a timer on the wall that seemed like it went with that. Tried to turn it on, nothing happened. Scanned the washing machine on my app and it said these washers are offline. I don't know why that was happening. Luckily, there was laundry across the parking lot on the other side, so I walk all the way over there, past about 3 cockroaches on the way. Get in there, also no AC, and laundry is $2.75 per load. The other place was $2. The fan did work, but good golly, it is hot in there. So I just got back from that. I almost had a little minty bee. I was drenched head to toe in sweat. Just got out of the shower. Glad I just showered to go sweat my entire ass off in that laundry room. Needless to say, I am exhausted. It has been an exhausting week. It is okay. We persevere. We're having fun. I'm living the dream. I really am. I really am so grateful and blessed. You know, pros and cons. I am in a significantly older building, but I have significantly more space. And, you know, it just be like that, okay? It's just gonna be like that, and that's okay. Anyway, I wanted to assemble all of this furniture that I got tonight and hang my curtains. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen, and I'm just gonna have to accept my fate. I really wanted things to be put together because my parents wanted to come see, and I just want to I have a vision in my head. Well, not even in my head. I built an entire SketchUp model of my apartment and like everything that I want, and it's just not to that level yet, and I just want them to see the vision, and they're not going to be able to. But that's okay. It's not like they really even care. Like, whether it looks like this or whether it is completely done, I think they're gonna have the same reaction, which is, oh wow, this is great, you know? Like, they just don't care that much. So I have to not care so much because it's just not that deep. And luckily I do have time next week before I go back to work to get everything in order. So I'm just gonna have to take a deep breath and try to enjoy this process. No, it's not gonna happen on the original timeline I had hoped for. That being said, I think I do have about 30 minutes until the washing machine is done. Maybe 20 minutes at this rate. So let's just try to get something done in that 20 minutes. Perhaps let's start with this big desk. Was long. I mean, I modeled it in my SketchUp model, but wow, she's really long, and I got 2 of these. Not for in here. The other one's for my art studio. But god dang, this thing is so freaking massive. This is so much space. Kind of feeling like I do not need that much space because it's just gonna be my computers and my laptop needs to sit. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, let's check the timer for my laundry. 4 minutes. So my other table thing, these kind of got beat up in the move. Honestly, a few pieces of my furniture really got beat up in the move, but this one might have gotten, yeah, Okay. I'm having a little problem in that it's not very stable, like, at all. Only on a little sliver of this, but that's how it was at my old apartment, and I did not have this problem. It was like very stable and secure. I found some little sticky dots from when I do markets and it's super windy to put on stuff so it doesn't blow away. And I also tightened some screws and that helped. Also, I realized in my other apartment this cabinet was on this side of the table, like it was not lined up over here. I think that also helped it be more sturdy. And I'm not going to be doing too much here. That'll do. It has been about a week since you saw me last. It is now the next Saturday. I definitely expected to have things more put together by now than I do, but honestly, life happened. My parents ended up coming into town. I was able to do like a few things here and there. I had a huge custom order come through that I've been working on. I've been having issues with my AC. I had like 5 different maintenance orders that I had to put in over the course of the week, and they finally just like replaced the whole thing or the whole unit outside. So my AC is finally actually working, which is absolutely thrilling. I also had to go back to work. So things have been very busy and I have not been able to finish as much as I wanted to. If I'm being honest, I don't remember what the state of my apartment was in the last time we talked. Let me just show you where we are. So this is the state of my living room. I was able to hang my curtains, and then I have been waiting for a new lamp to come in, which will dictate everything else that happens on this wall. Still have not sold my media console on Facebook Marketplace, and as soon as it sells, I want to get a new one. I bought that fan because it was so hot in here, and I thought I was just gonna have to deal with it being hot in here forever, but turns out it was just that my AC was broken. And then this is my office area. I think this is where we were last time we talked. I think I was putting my desk together and I realized after I put it together and I like set something on top that it was sagging in the middle, so I ended up having to get another leg there. There's still more to do here. We will come back to that. And then I think I've shown you my kitchen. I did get a new lamp, which I'm obsessed with. It is so cute. I love that blue color. And then that is looking good. I got this new full-length mirror. And then this is my studio space. Right now I've set up like a little makeshift printing station and I've got all my paint and stuff over there. I had to pack a couple of orders the other day, so I had to set all this up. I don't love that it's taking up this like entire table. It's not really my vision. I'm still really wanting to get those shelves probably sooner rather than later, because I just want to use this table to work, and then I like to have this table to pack orders. I don't know. There's still a lot I need to figure out in here. I did get this like paper organizer, which has helped because this was like spread all over the table earlier. But I will say first, I love this room. I love these windows, and I will like do my makeup in here in the morning. And like looking out the window, there's so many trees and it's so green and it just feels so homey. It just makes me extremely happy. I love it in here. I love it in here. And I also have a pool down there. It's just like nice to look at. And it's nice to people watch. I've seen some people out there. Vibes in here are good. They're only gonna get better, but it's just gonna take time. I just have to be patient, and it is very difficult for me to be patient. And then I just am ready to get all that organized. And then in my bathroom I've just been using this to hide all these boxes because I've just been really tired of staring at all those boxes. So that is currently where we are with everything. I think the agenda for today is to build this final piece of furniture that is taking up all the space in these boxes, unbox my new lamps and set those up, and then I would like to I also need to hang some shelves over there and get up my artwork behind the couch. And then I would love to go and get a few plants and maybe a few accessories to accessorize and lay out this new rug that I got. I'm honestly a little bit nervous about this rug. I ordered it kind of on a whim because it was on sale and the website told me that the sale was only gonna last 12 more hours. So I just bought it and I don't know if I'm gonna like it. They do have returns, but I don't know how you're supposed to return it after you open it. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. Let's start building this bad boy, and it is going to make this space feel so much better and make it feel more complete. Okay, this lamp is probably the thing I've been the most excited for. I got it from Urban Outfitters. It's looking, well, this box is just a little bit smaller than I was thinking, but perhaps, I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. This is false advertisement. This is false advertisement. This is false advertisement. I'm actually upset because I've been so excited about this lamp. And it's tiny. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The amount of money that I paid for this, and I thought it was going to be 3 times the size. Hold on. Hold on. You guys. I'm at a loss for words. I paid $100 for this. $100. I thought this was going to be like this tall. And I thought the shade was gonna... I was expecting like, I don't know, this. Not that, but like... You're kidding! No! I'm so upset. I'm so upset! It was gonna be like a big... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. You guys don't even know. I've been looking forward to this. I knew that box looked really small. Let me show you the product listing and tell me if I'm crazy for thinking that this is gonna be bigger. Even though I saw in the description that it was 8 inches tall, I thought that was just like the body. And let me show you my SketchUp model. Okay, here is my SketchUp model. This is the size I was expecting it to be. That is 8 inches tall, I think. Let's look. Okay, admittedly, it's a little bit bigger. But do you see my vision? Do you see the vision? And then let's look at the listing. Where is it? Okay, these are the listing photos. Do you see it compared to these books? That makes it look so tall. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. But I did spend hours and hours. And everything was... It's okay. It's okay. Of all things to spend $100 on, if I knew it was gonna be that small, it would not be that. Okay, well, still wanna mount these shelves, so let's just mount these shelves and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do later. This is so sad. Okay, more hours than I want to admit have now passed, but she is hung. And the middle section is a little bit uneven, but that's because of the cord that's coming out of the outlet. I could plug that lamp into this like power strip I have over here, and whatever lamp I get over here, there is an outlet like right on the other side of the counter, so I might just have to run it up there. Is she centered on the wall? I don't know. I'm kind of scared to look. I'm kind of scared to see if I really like the placement. I think so. Let's take a better look. Okay, not bad. Obviously, it's not going to be centered on the wall because I have my desk here. So I really just want it to be centered in this space. I think that's good. I unplugged the lamp. Miraculously, it all turned out even. Okay, the brown there, it's a little bit off. Okay, it's a little bit off, but I would say it's pretty damn good. Good enough for me. Now, if only I had my beautiful lamp to put in that corner, but I think I'm gonna have to return her, and that's okay. That just means we have more to look for. Let's see, what should we do next? I think next we are going to unbox my other lamp, and let's hope, pray that that actually turned out how I imagined. Okay. Now this box is bigger, which makes me feel hopeful that this turned out. Oh. Oh yes, that is gorgeous. Wow, very large. This one is very large. Now I am confused about why there is a cord coming out of the top. And oh. Ta-da! Okay, I like it. I don't know about the white shade, but maybe once the light is on, which I do need a light bulb. You know, I am proud to be a strong, independent woman, except when it really requires me to be strong and independent. That was so unnecessarily difficult. Okay, how do I get the edges to not be so curled? I'm assuming I need to put like heavy books on them or something. I think I like it. I just don't like that it's like wrinkled and stuff. But otherwise, I think I like it. Too bad. We're gonna keep it because that was so difficult. I'm officially losing daylight. I accomplished most of what I wanted to get done. I was not able to go to the plant store and get new plants. I think that is just gonna have to be another day. And of course my lamp debacle really threw things off here. I also want to make like a big piece of art to go there. So that's just gonna have to happen at a later date. Wow. As much as I say that I love building furniture and I love putting things together, it is very exhausting. I do love a sense of accomplishment after doing physical labor, but I think that the best part is seeing my vision come to life. I have my SketchUp model up on my computer right here, and I'm looking at my actual living room, and to see that it turned out almost exactly how I had planned, and just to like see it in real life is extremely rewarding. It was a learning experience for sure. Some things that looked good in SketchUp did not look good IRL. I will say I did not film myself hanging up those shelves. It was an epic fail about 4 different times until I finally landed on something, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. I'm really trying to be more patient and enjoy the experience. Like, as soon as I have something that I want to do, I just like get my mind on it, and I can't like look up and breathe until it's done, and like then I feel the feelings of like being happy and excited and proud. But I'm really trying to work on that because it's like an exciting thing. It's a work in progress. It's not finished, and that's okay. I still have more to do, and that's fun, and that's okay. But I will say I'm happy with where it is. I'm very happy to get this to where I want it to be. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me while I get my apartment together. I'm very happy and very grateful to be here and very excited for the future. Lots of things planned. I'm picking up my next video tomorrow morning. I have a very exciting video. I got my biggest custom order yet. I'm just gonna take you along as I work on that. I do have a tight deadline, so it will be interesting to see if I'm able to accomplish everything in time for that deadline. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. It is 1 a.m. and I've been sitting in the living room on my computer for a few hours, and I think I decided that I hate the rug. I think I don't like it. I think it's too heavy and it makes everything feel a lot busier. It's like the eye doesn't know where to go when I like walk in here, and it feels like chaotic. Does it? I can't decide. Maybe I'll live with it for a couple more days and not decide at 1 a.m. when I'm exhausted and need to be going to bed. Stay tuned. Yeah, fuck the rug. I'm returning the rug. I do not like that. Much better.